again with originals. This is season 1, episode 17, Moon over Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street, yeah.
So last episode came off like, I guess, Klaus and
Rebecca.
They kind of squashed their beef a little bit. I mean, that's what I got the vibes of. Like, they said, you know what? You do you, I do me. She's leaving New Orleans. Which, I think that's good because there's too much tension right now between those two. I think they need a break. I hope that she's not in this episode. And if she is in this episode, I hope that she's not in New Orleans. You know, like, I don't mind seeing her live her best life somewhere else. But New Orleans, I feel like it's a little too much right now. So I hope she's not in this episode. But that's just
no, yeah, but I would like her to come back.
Oh, yeah, I love her
maybe,
to come back, yeah.
I don't know if they're going to do it. Maybe it'll be season 2 or season 3, but I hope she does come back because I love her character.
Well,
I know I was kind of pissy on her when she was in the Vampire Diaries, but I feel like, to me, I feel like now that we've got to know her, like, I feel bad for being bitchy towards her because I feel like she's had a shitty life. Yeah. So, now that I know more about her, I hope she just has...
I think these are the same writers of Vampire Diaries, but if they are... it normally sticks to the same trope or the same like trick. Like, you think they're getting rid of someone, but they only go for like 5 episodes and then come back, like we did with Jeremy and Bonnie and stuff like that. It's like you think they're gone, but they'll come back, you know. So I think she'll come back sometime this season, not next season.
Remember when in the Vampire Diaries when they were doing that the potion to make yourself human? Yeah. Like, I feel like, well, that was just fucking wasted. Because Catherine had it, but then, you know, well, now she's fucking dead now. Yeah. So, I mean...
There's so many
I'm just trying to think of, like, man, it would be great if Rebecca had that, you know? Because then we could probably see her be a human.
But again, that's not an interesting show. You know?
Well... Just to see her point of it, I would watch that.
To be honest, as a viewer, I wouldn't know if I watch a whole season of Rebecca being fucking human.
Well, she wouldn't be the main character. She would be some side character.
There would be no
and
show.
I want her to, if she wants to be, I would love for her to be human. Because remember, she wanted to be human, and I just...
Okay, if they wrote her off the show and they made her human, I'm fine with that. But like I said, I think there's a lot more story to tell with Rebecca. Also, on Klaus' side, I kind of feel a little different towards him now that we got a little bit more of his backstory. Like, Michael was a complete asshole and, you know, beat the shit out of Klaus and his brothers and sisters. The only reason why Klaus got it bad is because that wasn't his, for a couple of reasons. First off, he was a bastard to his other, what's call it. So that's what they call him, Dave.
I know, but I don't like that.
That's the term that they call him back then. That he was okay. I would say he's not his kid. Okay.
Thank you.
So I think that's the reason why he hates Klaus. Not because he's evil. It's because he's not his kid, and I think that's just a level of disrespect that he's alive. You know. That's why I think Michael really wants to kill him. I think this is all ego, nothing to do with he's dangerous to people or something like that, because they're all evil or bad or killers. And not to mention that Klaus had it a little bit worse as his brothers and sisters because I don't think Michael wanted to kill them, but he wanted to kill Klaus. So, yeah. Also, Marcel, he's kicked out of... I think he's no longer in charge, which he hasn't been for a while, but I think this time he's getting kicked out of New Orleans, you know?
Well, he's at the French Quarter, so the other part of New Orleans besides...
Oh, he's out of the French Quarter? I think he said get out of my town.
No, he said French Quarter, so...
Yeah, and Elijah came together, too, so Elijah and Klaus, which I think would be cool, personally, is if they all decided to go with Marcel. And it's like, well, then who are you here to rule? It's just you fuckers, you know? It's like, if there's no one to rule, then what's the point of having...
Well, they can make more soldiers.
More people, I guess. Yeah, you can do that, but...
and when they make them, they'll make them loyal to
But
Klaus.
that's what Marcel said earlier to Klaus, which I think is really cool. You don't have the respect. No one respects you, which I think that's true. No one really does respect them. They fear you, but they don't like you.
Yeah.
You know? So that's the reason why I think Marcel's a better captain, even though he has made some mistakes. But, that's just me. Anyway, guys, so just gonna get into it, guys. If you just want to go to the full reaction, check out the Patreon, link in the description down below. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it.
They say the passage of time will heal all wounds. The deeper the cut.
Damn, he's like painting angry. It looks like.
The pain may fade, but scars serve as a reminder of our suffering.
Oh, he still has that mark, right?
Yeah, because these witches ain't shit.
All the more resolved. Act out
in
frustration.
Wow. Okay.
But I thought...
React with aggression. And all the while, we plot and plan as we wait to grow stronger.
Oh, they're all gonna become human. Or stay human, actually.
We are healed.
Yeah.
Ready to begin anew.
That woman tortured our sister.
Yeah.
She also revealed the truth about our sister's treachery.
And as a consequence, Rebecca is gone forever.
A desire which she apparently harbored for quite some time.
Because it has been a month. Distracting yourself with this ridiculous behavior and channel it in some kind of action.
Why must I? Exactly.
Because over the course of Marcel's tenure...
He's painting. Is that like his new thing, though? I need to paint. I'm so mad.
You know what, though? I play video games for angry, so it makes sense.
These are the rules of the city according to Marcel Gerard. Which, of course, no longer apply. Because I am in charge.
You said if we came along that we would get to run things by ourselves.
Well, you were each selected to represent your own communities. Now, honor that, however, issues which arise between factions, it'll come to me. Now, you have one very, very simple choice ahead of you.
They're the president, they're the governors.
You can all play
Yeah.
nice together,
Basically.
or you can leave.
Shouldn't you be out there playing Fight Club with the rest of the truck guys?
And that's just for pecking order. I already know who's the alpha.
Oh, who's Alpha? Him?
I guess him. Remember, they're supposed to be together. That guy and her.
This is a lot more family fun than I'm used to.
Maybe I can help you get used to it.
And all we gotta do is just forget she spent half her life with humans and the other half with vampires.
Ollie, back off.
It's okay. If the runner of the litter's got something to say, he should say it.
For instance, we're stuck here living in the swamp while your vampire boyfriend's deciding who gets what in the city.
Yeah,
I guess that
where's
shows
the,
how much respect he's
where's the werewolves? Yeah.
Well, they're in the swamp, so maybe that's why.
I'm curious. You're dividing up the city and the werewolves don't even get a say?
What the hell is she doing here?
Diego, sit.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not dividing the city, we're establishing
No,
boundaries.
Elijah. There is not going to be a peace if the werewolves are excluded. They want a seat at the table. And if they don't get one, I can guarantee that you will all regret it. Tell me something, Elijah. Did you leave the werewolves out because of me?
I excluded them because they no longer reside in the French Quarter. My immediate concern is
Yeah, I thought that was because of they're not in the French Quarter.
And until then, I should tell them what? Sit, stay, roll over.
I would prefer that you remove yourself from the process altogether. Healy, I'm absolutely certain you shouldn't return to the compound.
Do you think the baby belongs there?
Is the bayou any better?
The wolves deserve a voice. Give them one.
Like, why do witches have a problem with werewolves? I mean, I know why the vampires would have a problem with them, because you ain't fucking kill them.
You should have seen. You weren't with the half-naked psycho witch. Seems I gambled and lost. 10 minutes ago, I was fully naked. Oh, then you served your purpose. Don't let me hold you up.
Got you a whore, bitch.
The woman tried to blackmail me into stabbing you with the mystical knife of excruciating pain.
Well, New Orleans breeds nothing if not strange bedfellows. But I assume you're not here to question me on my leisure activities.
Deteriorating. The pills, the meditation, they're not working. His lucidity's shrinking by the day. A witch did this. A witch can undo it. You seem super tight with Genevieve. Maybe you could persuade her to help.
Texas, they start with magic, because they take root, they alter the very chemistry of the brain. Sorry.
I refuse to accept that. And you would too if you had any concept of family.
They can, the witches can bring people back to life, but they can't take off a hex. I call bullshit on that.
What was so important you dragged me all the way out here?
I have a proposal. I want you and all the guys who walked out on Klaus with you to join me.
Rounding up an army?
Can't take back the city without one.
You go even close to the quarter and Elijah will kill you. That's if Klaus doesn't get you first.
So maybe I should hide out in Bucktown like you. I think you're here because you don't want to leave your home. A battle is brewing tea. But while everyone's busy choosing sides, I'm going to find a way to take back our city. So
I'm actually on his side. I don't know why. It's
With
like,
me.
I don't know, maybe this is charisma, and I like the character too.
You were always great with words, Marcel. But it's gonna take more than a pretty speech this time.
And he's underdog too. I always root for the underdog.
You're an O'Connell. They are going to ask you to take my place at the table. Don't
Yeah.
just leave. How many times do I have to tell you I can't be fixed?
And how many times do I have to tell you I will not stop trying?
That is just stubbornness, like when you were a little girl. You always had to be right. You never listened to it. Just the thick head of yours.
Shit. So this is the start of it? Trying to kill her?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, if you made me into a vampire, wouldn't
Kick him in the head! What's wrong with you? They're able to fix it. They're just not wanting to.
Yeah, because they're fucking assholes. They started because there's an asshole, because I guess they chose
Mr. Michelson,
to hang out with the vampires, I think so.
please call me Phil.
So why am I here?
Whatever you may think of me, my family's been a part of the human faction for years, which makes me uniquely qualified to take Father Kieran's place. You'll deal with me from now on.
Are you giving me a mandate?
I want peace just as much as you do. My lifestyle, which I enjoy very much,
Oh, the witch. Okay.
depends on it.
She's
Now,
human.
I should mention,
She wants to take
I've already
Father's.
spoken to the city's
Oh,
own mayor
okay,
and
sorry.
chief of police and other brethren from lashing out in ways that could prove painful to you.
She threatened him. I want to be on the table because everyone likes me.
It's difficult trying to unite a community which has a history of mutual loathing.
Spare me the platitudes and Klaus.
For perspective then, if you want peace,
Prepare
you
for
must
war.
begin with the werewolves. 100 years ago they had a run at ruling this city. As of late, all they've had is time to watch their enemies tear down that legacy.
All the more reason why their enemies are reluctant to bring them to the table. Are you suggesting that I throw a party?
So he wants the werewolves at the table too. Which kind of makes sense because he's part werewolf.
You impressed, brother?
Yes. Now, if I could just keep them from tearing the roof to shreds.
Well, for your sake, here's to a spectacularly boring evening.
Yeah.
Since you're preoccupied, I'll intuit your flattering compliment. Thank you. I think I look stunning too.
I trust you spend as much time fortifying alliances as you clearly have selecting that dress. You know, in light of Kieran's deteriorating condition, the others have acquiesced to your proposal. He will represent the human faction until he's ready to resign.
So we make the most of our limited time together.
So there wasn't an answer.
You heard about the summit? If it falls apart, each faction's gonna look for leverage against the other one, but to defend herself, even from her own people if need be. She has to start doing magic again.
Why are you telling me?
Because someone has to tell her, care whose side she ends up on, just that she's safe. Because we both know right now she isn't.
Yeah. See, I think he's being a good friend right now. He's like, hey, she's not gonna listen to me. She's listening to this guy. I don't care what the fuck she does with her power. Just, she needs to protect herself.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation.
Is this where the great Klaus Michelson says something poignant and snaps my neck?
I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to offer you a gift. Our hearts are more similar than you might realize.
Yeah, he's happy.
Yeah.
You see, long before I evolved, mine beat as a werewolf. I know your power. I know your burden. I'm here to take the latter away.
Well, if you're not going to kill me, then what the hell do you want?
Only to give you back the city that was taken from you.
He wants them as soldiers, right?
Destroy life to survive. Witches are only as powerful as their dead. The werewolves have thrived because their strength comes from family unity. The safety of that unity is what I want for my unborn child. Vampires are the antithesis of unity.
So what? After 1,000 years, you're finally ready to embrace the other half of your family tree? You got a plan to back that up?
My mother was a very powerful witch, but her most prized possession was this ring.
What is it?
I hadn't seen it for 1,000 years, and then it turned up hanging around the neck of a werewolf, a direct descendant of my biological father. Daylight rings shield vampires from the sun, so why not a moonlight ring to protect werewolves from the curse?
Oh.
Think about it. No more breaking bones.
Okay.
No more losing control to the beast within.
What do I have to do?
Oh, he wants it.
Yeah.
You look,
Nervous?
Underage?
I was gonna say pretty.
Oh boy.
I'm Oliver. So what's the name of the girl I'm about to ask to dance?
It's Monique.
Oh, damn, what a little bitch. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. She looks like she's underage, too.
I know, they both look like they're literally under 18. I don't know what this nasty,
She's like, hey, little kid, you wanna fucking dance with me?
And why do you care about Monique? Just, oh, my name's Monique.
Yes.
Well, Davinia should have said, like, okay, well, bye, bitch. She asked me, not you.
Easy. Julep, minus the sugar and mint.
So it's just liquor.
I just saw Kieran. He's not gonna hurt you again. In fact, he won't leave the attic at all. I arranged for a little boundary spell.
You got a witch to help you? I thought they hated you.
For you, I found one who doesn't.
You're the first person to help me in a month. Kieran's the only family I have left without him. I'm alone.
Yeah, I'm a little short on family myself these days. If there's anything I can do to help Cammy, just let me know.
We're out of Bourbon.
Yeah, if you want me to crush your skull with it.
Please, boys, at least fight over something interesting. Need your help?
Oh my god, this bitch.
Why
really
does she
just-
want, like, is
Oh
she
my
like,
They got this nasty little habit of
she is horny. She just keeps flirting with everyone.
Someone?
A lot of people.
For real. I mean, I respect it, but, I mean, you don't need to do it all, like,
I'd be surprised if I can't get you up and down.
This ends now. I won't ask again.
Yeah. Get
What's
him.
stopping you? Kill him. Go ahead, Elijah, do it.
Oh, I just.
I mean, it's not like he doesn't deserve to die.
Shouldn't you intervene or something?
Why would I? This party just got
I thought
interesting.
you looked.
I mean, it was.
Kyle should have been like, bitch, go away. You don't even know who you are.
Wasn't it? If we can't all learn to get along, if our families can't create some sort of community, then what's the point? Kill each other and get it all over with.
She speaks the truth right there. They all fucked each other over.
Yeah, they have, so, I mean,
So he's trying to
Your family
over.
doesn't like you the way you are. Screw 'em. You got me. Cammy. Even Marcel, if you want. He used you to fight the people who were trying to kill you.
Yeah.
And, you know, he also saved you from those people, so... You don't have to trust the guy, but he does love you.
I like Josh.
Yeah.
All the power I had was from the other Harvest Girls. I don't even know what I have without it.
Don't you owe it to yourself to find out?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, it's working.
good friend, Marcel.
You should like me.
Oh yeah, vampires don't get drunk, huh?
I'm tired of being alone.
I mean, okay. For payback because Klaus was just doing some other bitch? Or what?
I don't like to think so. I like to think maybe it's because,
She putting a hex on them too?
Yeah, on her. But she's a jealous chick. She put it on, him.
Oh, he put that there.
No.
It really was totally worth it.
She made it. I think he's discovered it and took it out.
It was.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I thought it looked like...
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good. Nobody's fucking painting.
Yeah, he's painting the city. That was actually pretty nice.
That's nice.
Change begins with a plan.
Oh, she's part of it now?
Yeah.
The success of which depends upon several things. Unnatural alliances.
We made a deal with Klaus Michelson. I'd rather turn every full moon.
Magic could do more than just stop us from turning. We can finally control what we are. To draw on all the strength, all the speed of the raw power of our werewolf form. Our bite would be lethal to vampires 24/7. We'd be their superiors.
Sign it.
Why? You've already done so on our behalf.
Brother, I'm not a fool. It's clear to me you're not as disinterested as you'd like me to believe. So,
Fine. If it'll make you happy.
I mean, do they really think that peace treaty's gonna really create peace?
See the moon?
Yeah, it's a little...
Yeah, so it's like, it's on the wolf side. Okay, that was actually a pretty interesting episode. It was kind of slower, but it was very informational.
No,
but
it was.
good.
It's
yeah.
good. It's good to see the different factions
Yeah.
that they have. That this new chick for the human faction, she's like a casino owner, and then she has a drug business on the side.
She thinks she's high shit, right?
I didn't. It's kind of funny now that I'm re-listening to what she was saying, but she is just fight over me instead. There's no point in fighting something over something stupid.
I'm like, do you think your pussy is golden? Nah, I don't know about that. Anyway,
I don't know. I just thought it was
that's
kind
for
of
the
funny.
episode as a whole. I'm actually rooting for Marcel to, take over the city again, and I'm also, believe it or not, on the. I know they're contradicting each other, but I'm also with the wolf side too, because I feel like they got fucked over pretty hard, even though they did kill some sort of family or whatever. But like I said,
they're
vampires,
all doing bad shit too.
I feel like killing one family at this point is like very low. I know that's a very fucked up thing to say, but it's like low on the whole fuck up list.
No, but that's what I'm saying about this peace treaty thing.
Yeah.
They have this peace treaty, but every day they're doing stuff that's not peaceful.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know what? Maybe if they have a different word, like maybe not a peace treaty, but if it was different type of treaty, because I feel like that contradicts, what they do every day is definitely not peaceful. So.
You know how like on Lost, there's so much drama. You say you just leave the island or whatever, or leave that section and make your own little island or whatever.
Yeah, I would go out into the woods and have my own little hut and not deal with that drama.
On Lost, yeah.
Yeah.
I normally disagree with you on that show. But on this show, I'm like, yeah, fuck this town. It's a big ass fucking world. I'm pretty sure there's other jungle or forests in the goddamn country. This balance. There's too much drama in this fucking town. And the witches, they ain't gonna follow you because they can't do no fucking magic outside the fucking city apparently. I just bitched out the vampires and balance,
Well, the vampires can go.
Yeah, they can go wherever. But if they get the information that Klaus is telling them is true, they could be strong 24/7.
But I think the point is that why should they have to leave? I'm not going to let you walk all over me, push me aside when I have every right to be in the same city as you do. maybe.
I
but
guess
personally, I would just leave because I don't have time for that bullshit.
Yeah, it's like,
but some people would want to stay.
They want to measure their dicks. Me, I'm like, life's too fucking short. I'm wearing the you know. But I'm curious of what Klaus is doing because he's actually, I think he's siding with the wolves. It feels like at this point, which I think he's also trying to be protecting his kid because he knows that, and I think he said earlier in the episode, I'm maybe loosely paraphrasing, but he thinks vampires are too crazy and shit like that, but wolves always protect their pack, and that's what he wants. He wants his kid to be protected, and if the wolves are bottom of the fucking shit list.
Yeah, it sounded like he was admiring him when they were talking near the painting.
So I think that Klaus has his like bets on the werewolves. Even with that picture at the end with the moon over New Orleans, it indicates that he wants the wolves to rule the city. You know, which hey, I'm on board too. So.
And that's another set of soldiers that he will have.
Yeah.
You know, and their bite was lethal to other vampires. So if any of the vampires that Klaus doesn't like, he can say, hey, Wolf Jr., go bite him.
Without making them hybrids, which I think is pretty cool because no wolves want to become fucking vampires. You know?
Yeah, I think that's the point. Because they don't want to be.
Yeah, they won't be. If they'll have all the benefits of being a wolf, but year round versus once a month. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, this episode, fantastic. I feel like wasn't a lot action heavy, but very informational.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get the next one, guys. If you're looking at the full reaction, check out the Patreon. Links in the description. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you.